WFSB, this is an Eyewitness News update.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being with us on this Thursday. I'm Wendell.
And I'm Nicole and we are following some breaking news this morning as a Hartford police officer was killed in a crash that took place overnight. Now, we have team coverage on this story. We have Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporters Cassidy Williams live for us right at the scene of where that crash took place in Hartford. Marcy Jones is live at St. Francis Hospital, less than a mile away from Cassidy,
where one officer is still in the hospital, severely injured. Roger Suzanen is live from the medical examiner's office, and we'll begin with that scene where it all happened. Cassidy, what can you tell us?
Well, Wendell and Nicole, the scene cleared. Officers left the scene about 15 minutes ago, so we're getting a closer look at where this happened. You can see some of the debris from the car, and this is where the police cruiser was up in these bushes after the crash late last night. We want to give you a look at what the scene looked like when our crews first got here. You could see the police cruiser as well as a Honda Accord badly damaged. Hartford police confirm one officer died, another officer was injured and taken to the hospital, and that a suspect is now in custody. Police have not yet released any details about the suspect or what led up to this crash. They were here all night long taking pictures and collecting evidence as they work to investigate what happened. We were working to get more information about all of that. Roger Suzanen has been at the medical examiner's office all morning as well. Roger, it's been an emotional morning. What have you seen there?
Cassidy, over at St. Francis Hospital, it has been absolutely emotional, very devastating, heavy hearts here. When we first arrived on scene just before 4, we were seeing dozens of police cruisers, officers leaning on each other for support, waiting for any shred of good news about the surviving officer who is currently listed in stable, however, guarded condition. Now, that's not really a term used a lot. It actually means that the outcome for the patient is still pretty questionable. Now, about 90 minutes ago or so, we saw a massive police presence and procession leave from here to go to the medical examiner's office, where we're going to check in with Roger Suzanen in just a little while. Again, to put this into context, we've been talking about this earlier. The last time that a Hartford police officer died while on duty was in 1996, so several years ago. That was Officer Thomas Toohey, who suffered a major heart attack. This is really rattling for the entire department. It's devastating. As soon as we get any more information or an update on that officer, we'll bring that to you. But for now, that's the latest. Reporting live in Hartford, Marcy Jones, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Marcy, thank you. And we were at the medical examiner's office as that procession arrived.
And that's where we find Channel 3's Roger Suzanen. Roger, what a difficult morning for the community, for Hartford, for the brothers and sisters in blue. What are you seeing at the chief medical examiner's office there in Farmington?
Yeah, you mentioned it has been just a horrific day, an emotional day. Believe it or not, just a moment ago, we did see another Hartford police cruiser arrive here at the medical examiner's office, and that really has been what we've seen all day as officers have been coming and going to pay their respect. As Marcy mentioned, more than 100 officers were part of that initial procession from St. Francis Hospital here to the medical examiner's office. And one thing we can tell you is that our photographer Beth James actually captured footage of officers saluting the fallen officer as they were taken here to the medical examiner's office. But again, this is just as we come back live now, you can see a Hartford police cruiser pulling into the medical examiner's office here. We expect that to continue certainly throughout the day as fellow officers from Hartford and really all over the state come to pay their respect. We also believe, of course, that the autopsy will be conducted here at the office of the chief medical examiner. So just a very emotional day, but a lot of pride as well among the law enforcement community for this fallen officer. Reporting live in Farmington, I'm Roger Suzanen, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Roger. 7:04 is now the time. Let's take you out. We are in first alert mode, not only today, but tomorrow as well. Heat advisory in effect, and it extends into tomorrow for portions of the state as well. So that's why we've extended the first alert. All right, with the exception of southern New London and southern Middlesex counties, you guys are going to have an onshore breeze there. The temperatures will be a little bit cooler. It's still going to be hot there, but temperatures will be a little bit cooler. First alert through tomorrow, high heat and humidity feels like 95 to 100 degrees during the day today. It is September 7th. What is going on? 93 degrees is the record. We're forecasting 94. We're forecasting 90 for the shoreline. It's going to be very close in Bridgeport today, so we'll keep you posted. Let's talk about the tropics. Hurricane Lee is on everybody's mind. It is a Cat 1. It is going to be turning into a Cat 2, 3, 4. And it looks like it's going to bypass Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, Haiti, Cuba. I don't think those folks are going to have any problems, but we're keeping an eye on the east coast of the United States. Where this goes remains to be seen. We will certainly keep you posted. We're hoping that it just parallels the east coast over the course of the next several days and stays out to sea. Fingers crossed, right? Satellite and radar confirms some storms back to the west. Here in Connecticut, we're not going to be dealing with any storms during the day, but after 5 p.m., we're going to start to welcome in some scattered showers in northwest Connecticut. Very detailed in this forecast. Northwest Connecticut. Talk about a hyper-local forecast. We're talking about the severe threat is greatest in that part of the state, northwest Connecticut, for later on this afternoon through this evening. Here's Torrington. Lots of sun out there this morning. Beautiful start. You just got to like it warm and soupy. Mystic, good morning to you. Things look good there. A little bit of fog on our Middletown iCam. You can see it draped across the landscape here in Middletown. Temperatures to start off, remember 57 is the number you should be seeing. We're at 70 in Bradley, 71 at Brainerd, 72 in New Haven, 73 in Bridgeport. Everybody else is in the mid to upper 60s, so it's soupy out there with dew points right around the upper 60s, low 70s. When you get 70-degree dew points, it's downright tropical. The dew point trend is up, and look at this, Saturday into Sunday. Even though the temperatures are going to be coming down, the dew points remain high, and therefore it's going to be a sticky, icky weekend around here. Calm winds right now, and that's some good news. We have lots of sunshine ready for you. 94 degrees today in inland Connecticut. For the shoreline, we're talking about 86, 90 by 3 p.m. Tough ride home for the kids in the buses without that air conditioning. All right, let's take a look at First Alert Futurecast. It's tomorrow's weather today. Again, we're going to concentrate on the northwest corner. Watch what happens. These storms start moving in around 7 p.m. This is 8 p.m., 10 o'clock tonight, all isolated in northwest Connecticut. Then we get a little bit of a break during the day tomorrow, but tomorrow late afternoon, more scattered showers and thunderstorms start rolling in. This is not good. Not good right here. These could be strong to severe. They continue to traverse the state. This is 7 p.m. Strong to severe is a possibility, and then it kind of winds down by Friday evening. Daytime highs today climb into the low to mid 90s. Near record warmth possible. The sun was up at 6:22, sets at 7:14. Here's your extended 7-day forecast. Your first alert forecast includes a first alert today, a first alert tomorrow, isolated storms, scattered storms over the weekend with cooler temperatures. Tuesday's the next really nice day, 79 degrees, and then Wednesday, 78 degrees. So it does get a little bit cooler, but the humidity stays with us through the upcoming weekend. Wendell, we'll send it back to you. And Nicole.
All right, Scott, thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News this morning. And remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. We'll also be providing those updates on the app as well.
As well as that news conference coming in that crash on the police officer that was killed. So stay with us. Have a great day.